What's happening, everybody? It's Eric from the Mature Minded Gamers Group, and we are doing another Steam sale preview. This time, we're going to cover games that are going to be super cheap. We're talking games that are under $5 that are some of my favorite. A lot of them are going to be indie games. Some of them are going to be some classic games that are just, old at this point. But still, there might be games you've missed that you're going to be able to pick up super cheap. You could actually probably buy all these games, and it's going to cost you less than $20 after the sale. Again, this is all my speculation as I don't know the actual sale prices. However, going off old data and sell prices, I feel pretty certain that you could pick up every one of these games on this list for right around $20. So let's get to it. One thing I want to mention, you can join our Steam group, the Mature Minded Gamers, right here. Just look us up on Steam, hit that follow button, and you'll get all the news on any reviews we do. We do giveaways and all kinds of fun things. You can also hop right into our Discord. Look for the link below. Let's get started. This one is the newest game on the list, just coming out here June 7th of 2020. It's called ShapeZ.io, and it is a puzzle game that does things a little bit different. It's got building aspects, strategy, simulation, sandbox. Pretty cool little game. It's currently sporting a 95% positive ratings. Really a great game to check out for only $5. I think it's going to be a steal. Islanders is next. This is a $5 game that takes a very casual approach to city building, strategy, and puzzle, all built in. I played this one quite a bit at release and really enjoyed it. And, it's going to be under $5 since that is the base price. So if you can pick this up for anything less, or if you're just looking for a great game, $5, Islanders. Next up, we have one you probably haven't heard of, Akane. This is a cyberpunk game, which is all the hotness currently, and it came out in 2018. It's got a lot of action and old school pixel graphics. It's currently sporting a 96% overall rating. This is one that for $5 is the base price, and if you can pick it up for anything cheaper, it is going to be a steal. Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator. Both of these games are going to be around $5. The first one, Euro Truck Simulator 2, came out in 2012. It has a 97% positive ratings on Steam. The American Truck Simulator is the newer version, came out in 2016, and it's sporting a 96% positive rating. Both excellent games you can totally lose many, many hours in. These are simulation driving games that take it to a whole nother level. Next up, we have One Finger Death Punch 2. This also includes 1, though, which came out just a few years before this one, but both are very similar games, very highly rated. Overall rating is usually in the 95. This one's a 97% rate. I think the first one had a 98% rate or somewhere in that range. But the base price on this one is $7.99. It's $5 on the first one. Expect them both to be at a steep discount. Pick them up and have a blast. These are some really fun beat 'em up action games. Next up is Dungeons of Dreadmore. This one is one of the older games in my list. It came out in 2011, but it's got the old school graphics, pixel graphics that makes you, it's either you either like these games or you don't. They don't really get outdated. It's a traditional roguelike that's turn-based combat RPG. Highly recommended. It's got very positive reviews. Its base price is $5. Expected to be 50% off or somewhere in that range, so you can pick it up super cheap. Next up is Crypt of the Necrodancer. This game got a lot of hype when it first came out in 2015 because it used a rhythm and roguelike blended game. Really fantastic game. That's a lot of fun. Even if you don't normally play rhythm games, I think you will still enjoy this one quite a bit. Base price is $15, though it is commonly on sale for 75% off, so you should be able to grab this one for $5. And it currently is sporting a 89% on Steam. And even higher, it's got a 96 overall. Next up is Orwell Keeping an Eye on You. The base price is $10, but it is commonly on sale for $5 or less, and I expect it to be below the $5 mark this sale. This game is highly underrated. I mean, it's got very positive reviews, but I don't think a lot of people have heard of it, or it's not as popular as I think it should be. It is a choice matters game that takes place in a dystopia world, and it's story rich and just a fantastic game. I can't recommend it highly enough. Next up is one I'm sure you've heard of, The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. This one is a $15 base game, though I do expect it to be in the $5 range when it hits the Steam sale coming up. This is just a classic game that really kind of brought roguelikes and indie together into a great, fantastic game. I think the first one came out in 2010. This is kind of like the remake or rebirth, as they call it, of it. Can't recommend it highly enough if you are into roguelike games. Next up is one that you probably possibly have heard of. I know it's kind of popular, but whew, is this a fantastic game? Mountain Blade Warband came out in 2010. It is one of the best medieval open world sandbox games I've ever played, with a ton of mods and just countless hours you can spend in this world if you want to. This game, I cannot say how many hours I spent in this game, and most of the mods are free, but they also have a ton of DLC that you can buy that adds a lot of different varieties and weapons and different stuff like that to it. So if you're looking for a game to really dive into and have a blast, I would definitely recommend Mountain Blade. All right, everybody, that is my list of 10 games you can pick up super cheap that are fantastic purchases to grab on this Steam holiday sale, the Christmas 2020 sale. Hopefully, everybody has found a game that they are interested in. Please leave comments below. Let me know of some other finds that are games that you are looking forward to, or ones that are just fantastic and ones that you would definitely include on your own list. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have yourself a great day.